and Sweet World, and welcome to the starters live from Samsung NBA Summer League Night 11, the final night for us here at the Thomas & Mack Center in Vegas. Thank you for joining us. I'm J.E. Skeets, and alongside me, it's Tass Elvis.
The good-looking fans come out for Elvis.
To my right, starters blog editor and Elvis impersonator, Trey Kirby.
Hey-o, baby.
Hey-o, baby, hey-o, baby. And finally, the international man of mystery, taking it to the max for all the ladies out there. It's Lee Ellis. There we go.
We won't do these accents the whole show.
Why are we dressed like Elvis, you wonder? Well, when we got to the semifinals, we had 4 teams left. We thought, hey, we're in Vegas, let's make things interesting. So we decided we would all pick a team, and the 3 losers, the guy that didn't pick the team that won it all, would have to dress as Elvis. Tass won, of course, backing the Spurs, who take home the championship tonight, but
I didn't want to leave you guys alone. You know,
right.
Basketball's a team game. Being Elvi is a team game. I'm not sure why that's the case, but
Yeah,
hey, I couldn't leave you guys alone.
You didn't need a wig either.
Well,
No, this looks like my do, right?
it does look like your hair a little bit. And speaking of hair, I don't know why you even have the chops there,
Yeah.
Lee.
Well,
look at
yeah,
that.
I know.
Yeah, look, those are better.
I'm thinking about clipping these ones off and just leaving the natural ones I got there.
Yeah.
They're beauties, aren't they?
What
are those?
What are those? All right, we have a ton to get to tonight. We are going to break down the final game between the Spurs and the Suns. We're also going to be joined by the Summer League Championship game MVP, Jonathan Simmons. He's going to come and join us. But first, cliche of the day. We're policing ourselves all Summer League long. You can't say a cliche word, and if you do, you get hit with the silly string, or we just make a mess when Zeke shows up. So, tonight's cliche word of Summer League that you have to avoid,
Oh,
Not
it's a
saying
toughie.
that.
it's a straight-up basketball.
Someone's saying it.
And shout out to Jonathan there holding the sign. He's been here every single night. I don't know what's wrong with him either, but we appreciate you coming out. So there you go. Can't say the word. Let's get to some highlights from the championship game. It was another close game.
It was a very, very fun game. Kyle Anderson accepting the Summer League MVP before the game, and he was in a giving mood early on. Throws the long alley-oop pass to Jonathan Simmons.
That guy can get up.
Yes,
Get
he's
up,
gotten
Johnny.
up all tourney later in second. Anderson behind the back to Shannon Scott.
Oh,
A lot
yeah.
of the focus on Anderson.
Very solid.
So he was dishing. The game was tied at 39 at half. Third quarter, Shannon Scott with the steal. He also had himself a great tournament. Spurs in transition. Back to Jonathan Simmons.
And he dunks it again.
This is all he does. He's more than a dunker, and we'll talk to him.
hey,
Hey, those cool guys. Later in the third, Mike James. Man, this guy is quick. Hits the step back three-pointer. James scored a game high and Summer League best 32 points in the game, but he was the only Sun to shoot better than 50%. Fourth quarter, TJ Warren trying to bring the Suns back, hampered by a hamstring, but still fighting, down by 11. Suns still fighting. Archie Goodwin drives, lays it in, cuts it to 7. But it wasn't enough. Jonathan Simmons finds Trevon Graham for the three-pointer, puts San Antonio back up
Swish
by
bump.
14. Becky Hammond and the Spurs win 93-90, the first woman to lead a Summer League team,
Yeah.
and the
Wow,
first
well done,
woman
Becky,
to
yeah.
win an NBA Summer League championship. Congrats to Becky Hammond. An incredible job. I liked how Isaiah called her the MVP of the tournament on the broadcast.
Yeah.
She was intense throughout, and obviously her team was focused behind her.
See the score there, 93-90, Spurs take it. I think if you're both of these teams, with the talent that we saw, and I know it's just Summer League, but the Spurs and the Suns, some of the guys we've talked about over the last 11 nights now, with the Spurs, Jonathan Simmons, who again is going to join us here,
Yeah.
Kyle Anderson, we talked about every second day here on the broadcast. On the Sun side, you know, we had on Devin Booker, who's hot there. TJ Warren had a 31-point game. Archie Goodwin. A lot of young, solid talent here that I think are going to get some NBA minutes as we move into the season.
Certainly Kyle Anderson is the big one. I think we've seen him really grow this season compared to last season's Summer League. Working, of course, with Becky Hammond's been fantastic for him. And if you are the San Antonio Spurs, it's no surprise they have success year in, year out, because everything filters down from the top. And you just see, even the guys who play D-League basketball, they seem to be smart
Whoa,
players.
what'd you say?
Oh,
What'd you say?
yes.
Yeah, that was
Oh, no.
easy. That was easy. Oh, baby. Sorry, Lily. Sorry about that.
Use all of it.
We're not gonna be able.
Oh, man.
We're not going to be able to return this
Oh,
costume.
man. That's how many times is that? 2 in a
Oh.
row?
I think my can's going to explode in your
All right, we're
face.
done with that. Good.
I have no idea what I was saying, so let's move on.
Kyle Anderson has been fantastic.
I
You
think
have-
you can't forget about TJ Warren and the Suns, though. You mentioned Kyle Anderson's the big one. I think TJ Warren might start for the Phoenix Suns at some point during this season.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing that in 2014 draft they get a number 14 pick here who has looked as like he bulked up. and can hit from anywhere on the floor. And the Spurs, the Clippers, the Rockets, they took all the headlines in free agency, but the Suns have built a really, really interesting team. They've got a lot of good players at every spot, and the small forward spot sort of up for grabs in terms of minutes. Sonny Weems, PJ Tucker, and TJ Warren's going to get some of those. He looked really good.
All right, final night here. Again, this is our 11th show in 11 nights. I want to give a shout out quickly to the fans here. You guys have been fantastic every single night. But I ask all of you guys, we'll ask you at home as well, and let us know on Twitter, #Stars. What is something you're going to remember from the past 11 days here of Vegas Summer League? What will stick in your mind?
It is the fans, Skeets. Not just here, but throughout the arena. Record-setting numbers to start. That Minnesota Lakers game, day one, was loud. The first time they had to open up the upper bowl, and we got to be on the floor, and it was pretty electric.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of like the Lakers being bad, to be honest.
Yeah, it was nice.
Because they drive from Los Angeles. It felt like a Los Angeles Lakers home game. Over 12,000 fans, a record-setting number, and it consistently was the same throughout the entire tournament. The upper bowl was open for this game as well.
Yeah.
This place an hour and a half before the game was
Right,
packed, and
I
it just
know.
adds to the atmosphere. And like you mentioned, all the good players, there's a lot of talent here.
And not only are they showing up, but they, many times during this tournament, defense chants, some ironic MVP chants at the line, but the crowd is actually into it. And I think when you're coming to Summer League, and everyone's talked about this, the diehards are coming to see this basketball, and it definitely shows. Lee, what about you? What are you going to remember?
One of the things I enjoy most about this show is the guests that we've had on, because we've had such a variety of guys. We've had the #1 pick in Karl Anthony Towns. We also had the Bone Zone, a special Las Vegas edition. We had Isaiah Thomas, a Hall of Famer, come in. He really played up to it. It really just adds another element to our show that we don't get the opportunity to have in Atlanta. So it's really good to be here and be able to do that and enjoy all these fantastic variety of guests.
Alvin Gentry was weirded out when we started an Alvin Gentry chant.
Couldn't believe it.
Why are you chanting for me? But these fans, they chant for everybody.
All of these guys, too, that came on, we can't thank them enough, and they're all good sports.
That's
I
right.
mean, obviously,
Yeah.
getting up to look at us. Look what we're doing right now.
I'm so hot
They're
now.
great sports. What about you, Trey? What do you got?
Emmanuel Mudiay is just going to always stick out to me. We don't follow high school basketball all that closely.
Nope.
College basketball, kind of the same thing, and he was gone in China for a year, only played 12 games, so this was basically the first chance we really got to see him, and I just feel like the way he played and the way he just commanded the floor is kind of going to always stick in my head whenever I think about Emmanuel Mudiay. Maybe it's going to be even tough to evaluate him because I've seen him dominate a summer league and just look like the most NBA-ready player out here. He was fun to watch. I can't wait to see him in the actual NBA in the regular season.
Another reason to make the trek out here at some point in your life, because you get to see, let's say, an Emmanuel Mudiay in his first game. Same with Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, it is. Years from now, it's going to be pretty cool to be able to say that.
And
All
just
right.
where you are on the floor, you get such a great view.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, touch him. Lots still to come here on the show, including a little look back at those last 11 nights, the sandwiches that we had
Oh, that was
in a
disgusting.
little best of compilation from the starters from Vegas. Don't go anywhere.
We have had a blast here hanging out in Las Vegas the past couple weeks. And we've had some fun on our shows as well. So please take a look at our best of compilation from our 11 shows at Samsung NBA Summer League.
And welcome to the starters live from Samsung NBA Summer League at the Thomas and Mack Center in beautiful Las Vegas. This crowd is hyped.
Hey-o!
Hey-o!
Nice.
We're going to have a word, a cliche every night that we can't say.
Loads and loads of potential.
Whoa! Excuse me! I was waiting for that one! That was easy. It's called What Would You Duber? All right? The Lee Ellis. Now, the Lee Ellis is really just code for the farter. Okay? I'm sorry. I just had to say it as it is.
I also do really well with that. Because I give the subtle, like, oh, wow, it's getting really hot in here. Let me crack the window real quick.
Joined by two-time NBA champ, Brent Berry.
There's your camera.
Yeah, there's cameras right there. It's so simple.
Well, mate, that was a very solid play.
Beautiful. Yeah. That's not bad. Trey Kirby, a very unhealthy 6'5", 225.
Man.
Whoa, wow, it's intense. This is good.
We got ourselves a game.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, as they say in Houston, we got ourselves a game.
Wow, this is an extravagant one.
This is one of the best kicks we've had. You Pelican do it.
Oh, that's a squint. That's not a blink.
Oh, that was a blink. That's a win.
He wants it. He wants it.
You think Sasquatch is real, because I do too, actually.
I did, but I'm starting to be a little discouraged because we have all this technology and still don't have any proof.
You're exactly right. Maybe next summer we'll go hit the trails, try and find one.
Let's do it.
Eat a pizza! Eat a pizza, man! Do some ninja dance!
Yes! Look at him go!
Your favorite TV show is?
Pretty Little Liars.
We didn't have that.
Revenge.
Says the starters.
Right.
That's my second favorite TV show.
Yes.
If he's able to do that now, that's just the future for him.
Cliches. Was that eat it.
That's it.
In the face.
It is a hand cake.
But this is
Because of your
perfect.
gigantic hand.
It's very simple. Rate that dunk with Zach LaVine.
See, the thing, I gotta give it to you because you look like you knew what you were doing afterwards. You look confident in it. That's it.
It's all about the stride afterwards.
Okay, so here we go.
Oh, we're going to make up for it. This is going down.
That was worse than last year.
I lost it. I lost the ball.
We are going to build Devin Booker's bio right now.
I had to cut it out with probably macaroni and cheese. I'll stick with the growing up. I was always Beyonce. Jay-Z, Empire State of Mind.
Okay.
I need a girl to sing Alicia Keys.
Oh, you don't sing the hook?
I do. But when
He does.
Playing a little game that I like to call Las Vegas player or performer. Wayne Newton.
Oh, Vegas.
Easy.
Performer. Stripper.
Now, he has got a great name for a stripper, but unfortunately, no, he is on the Cavs roster.
It's a simple game called the number ones.
I'm going to go number one pick is going to be Ranch.
Ranch, okay. Keep it simple.
This is easy. I know which one I want. I love Bar Rescue. I love Bar Rescue.
Sancocho soup.
Yeah.
Apparently it's a great soup.
It is really good.
Okay, merengue music or Sammy Sosa.
That's so unfair. That's everything I love.
Confidence, baby, confidence! That was easy. I appreciate everyone getting their chef hats on and their aprons. Trey with the beard net.
You got to keep it under control.
Yeah, keep
Nobody
those-
wants a stray hair in
No,
their
okay.
food.
Lee, you want some? Here you go.
he's unhealthy.
There you go, Lee.
Oh, thanks.
I'm going to be honest, I am not a fan of ranch.
Sorry, I
Don't
gotta-
knock it till you've tried it, all right?
Okay, okay.
Come on.
It definitely tastes like ranch dressing and spaghetti.
Yeah. There you go. That was easy. That's over.
Yeah.
Way to ruin the
Oh, gee.
Oh, no.
Never grow a beard if you plan on eating.
He says he's going to finish us. He's getting warmed up. What's one thing you dominate your brother Steph at?
Video game.
Yeah, I knew.
NBA 2K.
Get the ball inbounds, and I turned around, and he was in my face like that.
I was like, oh, stay knock your ball.
I play with the Warriors when I can, but he won't let me play with him. When I play against him, he wants the Warriors, so I can pretty much beat him with anybody.
Straight in the beard.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Just destroyed it. What is going on?
I gotta protect Trevor.
We won the championship.
Yeah, guess we're having some fun here in Vegas. We gotta take a break. When we come back, Summer League Championship Game MVP Jonathan Simmons will join us live on set. You're watching the Starters. Back to the Starters, live from Samsung NBA Summer League here in Vegas, night 11, the final night. And we are joined by the Summer League Championship Game MVP, Spurs, Jonathan Simmons. Jonathan, thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks for having me.
You have had, let's be honest here, you've had an incredible couple weeks. You obviously just won the title here at Summer League with your team. You got the game MVP. You signed with the Spurs while out here or heading out here. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
How great does that feel?
It's just a blessing. Didn't see it coming. Still kind of shocked right now, but I'm just ready to get to work.
You've had a great couple of years with the Austin Spurs. I mean, last year, third-team all-defense, 40% from three. But the number that stood out to me, 61% from two-point land.
Yeah.
How does a wing shoot 61%?
It helps when you can
from
dunk
two-point?
everything, that's for sure.
Yeah, I just played to my strengths. If you
give me the drive, I'm going to take the drive.
Right.
Give me the jump, I'm going to take the jump. And a lot this game, I kept hearing the bench going, go under, go under.
Right.
So I got to my pull-up, and it worked. So I just played to my strengths.
The San Antonio Spurs have got everything: depth, versatility, experience. What are you going to bring to the table that they don't already have and force your way into that rotation?
Just athleticism and my energy on defense. I think Pop loves guys that plays defense, so I'm going to go in there with a defensive mindset. And offense, it's a system, so offense comes. So I just let it come to me.
It's even something I think we saw in the championship game. You guys kicked the defense up a notch there in the second half. I know it was still close, but you guys took it to another level. Can you talk a little bit about Becky Hammon making history here and being the first female head coach, and now gets the title? What's she been like?
It's amazing, and it's all a humbling experience for all of us. I already love her, and I barely met her a couple days.
Right.
But I mean, it's just a good experience, and she's a real cool coach, and she's a player coach. And that's what guys like my age, we like that. And then she's experienced, so you can't take that away from her at all. So it's all good. It's a humbling experience for sure.
Something else we've talked about a couple of times already since you've been up here is you've thrown down a crazy amount of dunks just on people, around people, way above the rim. Is that something that we're supposed to be looking forward to with Jonathan Simmons? Is dunks after dunks after dunks?
That's not going nowhere.
Right.
That ain't going nowhere. That's what I thrive on doing.
You ever get scared when you're that high?
I don't think I'd be that high.
I don't know. We got the top 10 from Summer League coming up a little bit later in the show, and I know your name's on a couple of those.
Okay.
But what do you do now after this? Do you take a little bit of a break finally? Because you were playing in Orlando before you came out here to Las Vegas. You played a lot of basketball over the last couple of weeks.
We still got the hops, though, no problem.
Yeah,
last couple
legs are all right still.
Well, you rest up a little bit then and then start looking ahead to the season?
I might rest up a little bit, spend some time with my family, and get back to work. I'll probably be back out here for a camp in August, so I can't take too much time off.
Played with the Austin Spurs, the D-League team for the San Antonio Spurs. How well does it translate just being in the system that they have in their D-League team, playing in that same system in the NBA? Will it just make for an easy transition this next coming year?
It's pretty much kind of easy because we run a lot of the similar stuff. So, and it's just about being professional. Like at this level, you have to be able to catch things on the fly, and, it's pretty much the same. So it may be a little stuff that's different, but hey, this is what we do, and this is what we get paid to do, so we just got to handle it.
Speaking of getting paid, you just got paid. Have you bought anything awesome?
I ain't bought nothing.
Oh, come on.
You've been playing basketball all the time.
I ain't had time to. It's been all business.
Anything in mind? Anything in mind? Now that you're done for a little bit here, you're going to go out.
Benz.
Have you had a chance to speak with Coach Pop at all since you've been here in Summer League?
I haven't had a chance to, but I'm excited to get there and get to know him.
What about Kyle Anderson? You got the championship game MVP. He got the Summer League MVP. Just being around him, even, of course, there with the Spurs, the Austin Spurs, how much has he just gotten better and better?
Oh, he's gotten better a lot, and he's still young.
Yeah.
He's 6'9", and the things that he can do on the floor is just amazing to me sometimes. But he's gotten a lot better, and he's humble. He wants to get better. So, you can't take that away from him.
Is it weird? You're super explosive, super athletic. Not that he isn't, but he does play at a different pace.
Right.
Must be a weird little matchup at times if you guys get matched up on each other.
Well, we ain't matched up too much, but I'm sure we will in practice this year.
I think so. All right, guys, give it up for, again, the championship game MVP. We just put it on the cake for him.
Easy peasy.
There it is. Jonathan, we can't thank you enough for coming on.
Thank you so much.
And into the Spurs. We got lots more still to come from the final night here in Vegas. The top 10 plays from Summer League.
This man's included.
Yeah, it involves a little Jonathan Simmons. Come on back. You're watching the starters. Back with the starters. Let's get to a little less conversation and more plays. Yeah, it's time for the top 10 Summer League plays here from Vegas because, man, we have had some good ones.
It's been stacked.
At number 10, we just had him on the show. Jonathan Simmons. Sunday versus the Hawks. Right down the lane.
Hammer.
Simmons, we'll see him again in a second.
At number 9, Kiefer Sykes gets way up. He feels blessed. He's listed at 6 feet.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he's even 6 feet.
Yeah,
the two-hand throwdown.
At number 8, Rondé Hollis Jefferson says no. He goes high for this block.
Don't be cruel, Rondé Hollis Jefferson.
Times it perfectly. Perfectly. 3 names, 1 block. Oh, man. That's up there.
Timing. Incredible.
Another throwdown. Montrezl Harrell gets way up. He feels blessed.
Yeah. Everyone is blessed here.
Everyone is blessed. We're at Las Vegas for 2 weeks. We're all blessed. What a throwdown.
Great
A
summer
monstrous
league for
stuff.
alley-oops. A lot of great alley-oops.
Yeah, blocks and alley-oops. You're seeing a lot of them here. At number 6,
Here comes a block.
Mr. Anderson. Justin
had
Anderson
a
with the
great
Mavs denying Tarek Black at the rim. I mean, he was going to hammer that one.
Yeah, that was getting on the top 10 either way.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
At number 5, Jordan Clarkson of the Lakers was really impressive in this tournament. Improved the handles, but who knew he could throw it down?
Oh, on Summer League star Jack Cooley. Get out of here.
Summer League vet Jack Cooley.
And number 4, Norman Powell with the Raptors. Another oop. Wow, the one hand.
Wow,
Vicious
so blessed.
throw down. Yeah,
He feels blessed.
absolutely.
He signed a contract.
Got to deal with the Raps. Looked great here. Made the all-tournament first team. Wow, not a bad couple weeks.
We have
for
got
Norman
some
Powell.
great plays, but we got 3 left. This one is amazing. JP Tokoro, the two-hand
Oh!
throw down. That
Gerald
is
Green.
mean. It's
That
like he's
was-
Yeah,
He
very
stops.
Gerald Green like.
basically stops midair. This is the best angle. Yes!
Takes a peek and throws it down.
What a throwdown.
Sticks the landing, too. At number 2, back to Jonathan Simmons. Another one down the lane. This one on somebody.
Oh, man.
I mean, he wasn't kidding. He just told us, look, the lane is there. I'm attacking it. And
Yeah,
I'm
if
throwing
you
it
give me
down
the
to
lane, I'm
somebody.
going to dunk on your face.
Yeah, yeah.
The number 1 play is a game winner. 2.5 seconds left. Shan Scott at a bad spot, but he makes it a good spot. A floater. Basically
And the
from
catch.
the 3-point line, catches it Mr. Perfect style. That is gorgeous.
And the catch, yes, this is the best part. Not
money.
only hits it,
Just before
gonna
the
follow
buzzer.
it through.
Yeah, I'll grab that.
Mr. Perfect style, you're
Taking
right.
it home.
Throwing the Hail Mary. 30
That got
yards,
the
50
Spurs
yards.
into the semifinals. That was
And
a
there
huge,
you go, they
huge
go on
shot.
to win. So there it is. Top 10 plays from Summer League. Guys, we get a little bit of a break here, but that doesn't mean we're gone for good. No, no, no. Subscribe to the show on iTunes. We post it also up on the blog. The Drop Podcast. We got some crazy things in store over the next couple weeks. So make sure you subscribe to that, again, on iTunes and the blog. We cannot thank you people enough for coming out every single night, the NBA diehards. We got to give it up for you.
Fun.
Had a blast. Thanks, of course, to all of our guests for coming on. Shout out to the entire crew and everyone in the truck. for
Everybody
making
working
things
hard.
Run smoothly. Had a blast. Can't wait to do it again next year. And,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We have an actual NBA season to tackle as well.
Thank you so much for joining us, folks. And remember, Vegas selfies are an acceptable form of selfie. Probably the only one.
Yeah. Especially
yeah.
when you're dressed as Elvis.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, embrace the night, people. Embrace
Didn't
the
quite
night.
make it.